Good morning, ma'am. Akshat Gupta, present.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Your UTs are over now?
Yes, ma'am.
From tomorrow, you'll have regular classes. Today, class 10th again has a pre-board, so a lot of teachers on duty. From tomorrow, you'll have normal classes. Today, your 6th period will be mathematics. Okay? So the bio students will be free in the 6th period because I have a class in 9th. So rest, we'll get to know Surbhi ma'am will be taking classes. I've started taking up one new admissions or those who did not attend the classes. One by one, I'm taking up every chapter. Today, I'm taking up transformation of sentences with you. Which chapter are we going to revise today, children?
Transformation of sentences.
Transformation of sentences.
Yes, we had done this long back. So many are new admissions. Many of them maybe were not present for the class. So one by one, I'll be taking up every chapter with you. So so that if you missed out something, you can help practice with me. We are starting with transformation of sentences, beta. Understand now. What we are going to do is we learn some ways of changing the form of a sentence. The transformation of sentence is an exercise. Let's do it. Sentence containing the adverb to. We are going to change the sentences which contain which verb? Adverb to, T-O-O, Like, see the first one. The grapes are too sour to be eaten. How will we change? The grapes are so sour that they cannot be eaten. So we have done two changes, beta. In place of T-O-O, we have used so. Okay, listen carefully. The first change which I have done is in place of T-O-O, I have used so sour. It was written grapes are too sour. I have made it grapes are so sour. Now, the second part of this becomes negative. To be eaten ki jagah, we are going to use that they cannot be eaten. Let's do this. She is too proud to apologize. In place of to, I will make it so. So she is so proud that the next of the part after that, the part that you have after that will convert into negative. She will not apologize. Chali, let's try this. It is never too late to mend. Come on, let's try. It is never so
It is never so late
that you cannot
that
mend.
It is never so late.
it is never so
So
late that
so
it
late that
cannot
it
be
cannot mend.
mended. Past tense, if we are doing, it cannot be mend or mended. So what changes we did? In place of to, we have used so that, and after that the part becomes negative. Let us try this. He's too sad to speak.
He is so sad.
He is
He
so
is so
sad that
sad
he will not speak.
that he
He
cannot.
cannot speak.
That he cannot speak. Okay, one more. He's too dull to pass.
He is
He is
so
so
dull
dull
that
So
that
he
dull to
that he
pass.
cannot pass.
Very good. So I hope you have understood the changes what we are doing. In place of T-O-O-2, we are going to use so that. And after that, the next of the part of the sentence, the words that you have will convert into negatives. So this is the first transformation of sentence which I am revising with you. We have already done this chapter in the beginning of the session. But since many are new admissions and many of them were not there at the time, so I'm taking up every chapter again so that all the new admissions can practice everything. So what are the two changes again? In place of T-O-O-2, I'm going to use so that, and after that, the rest of the part is going to convert into negative sentences. I'm giving you few minutes, just two from 1st to 10th. Let's discuss after that. I'll take your attendance by the time. you prepare with this. There's no need to write these anywhere. Just revise it once in your own mind and heart. There is no need to write anywhere. Let me take your attendance side by side. Don't waste your time. You do these 15 sentences, then we'll discuss. First, I'll take for commerce section. Okay. Let me know who all are there for the commerce section. Today is what date, children?
28.
Okay,
28.
28. Adib Ahmed, Akshat Gupta,
Present, ma'am.
Altamash. Okay, Akshat is there. Altamash, Anurag Singh Chauhan, Apurvi, Arjun Shukla, Arohi, Ashdeep, Ayush Sharma, Bani.
Ma'am, only 2 are there today.
Who is the second one? Who is the second one?
Lakshita.
Akshat and Lakshita. Good, you told me I'll mark it like this. Enjoying UT is getting over. Very good. This is enjoyment time because UTs are over. Doing as if the board exams are over or something. Relaxing so much. As if you finished with all the board exams. Now relax, take a holiday and enjoy yourself. It seems so like this with the commerce section. After a minute, I'll take science section. Okay, science section now. Aryan Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Abhinav Pandey. Akash Yadav.
Present, ma'am.
Akshita. Okay, beta. Akshita. Ananya. Ansh Pathak. Ansh Pathak. Anshika Singh.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Children from tomorrow will have bio classes also. Anshul Verma. Anshul Verma. Aradhe.
Present, ma'am.
Aradhe is there. Fawaz.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Ariba.
Present, ma'am.
Arpit Yadav. Arpit. Aryan Gupta. Ayush Anand. Ayush Gupta.
Ma'am,
Ayush
Ayush Anand is present.
Ayush Anand is present. Okay, not speaking. Ayush Patel.
Present, ma'am.
Ayush Patel is present. Very good. Devansh. Devansh Agarwal.
Present, ma'am.
Devesh Joshi. Not there. Dhruv. Dhruv Srivastav. Drishti. Ishant. Faiz. Gehna. Hitansh. Hitansh Dikshit. Harshit? Harshita Singh?
Ma'am, Vice President.
Is this present? Okay, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Indresh? Iti? Janvi? She's not there. Jalaj? There's no idea. What about Jalaj Kumar Gangwar? Is he there? Kamran? Karan? Mahi? Miran? Ruko. Okay. Then Muhammad Shahzir? He's also not there. Saif?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Saif is there. Muzammil? Muzammil? Paritosh? Piyush? Prabhav? Pragya?
Present,
Pranjal?
ma'am.
Pragya is
Present,
there?
ma'am.
Okay, one by one.
Ma'am,
one by one.
Pragya present.
Pranjal, you are also there? Pragya and Pranjal both?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Pratik?
ma'am.
Pratik
Present,
Pandey?
ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay, okay, just let me mark. Priya? Priya
Present,
Gangwar?
ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Yes, quickly, children. Raghav? Rishabh Raj? Ritul Rathor? Sanvi?
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, Ritul present.
Ritul is present. Okay. Sanvi is there? Sakshi Mishra? Shaure? Shimail? Srishti? Soham? Soni?
Present, ma'am.
Soumya? Who is there? Soni?
Yes,
Ma'am.
Oh. And Soham?
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Sparsh? Okay, dear. Soumya and Sparsh? Anyone there?
Soumya
Soumya.
present.
Okay, Soumya is there. Sparsh? Suryansh? Suryansh Vikram? Uditi?
Present, ma'am.
Utkarsh? Vaibhav?
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am. Ma'am,
Utkarsh
Utkarsh
is there
present.
or Vaibhav is there? Both are there.
Ma'am, Utkarsh.
Okay. Vaidehi? Vikram?
Present, ma'am.
And Vishal
I'm very present.
is there. Okay. What about Vikram and Vishal?
Present, ma'am.
Okay,
Vishal
dear.
present.
Vishal is present. Shimail has just joined us. So let's mark her present. Then let's discuss the answers. Beta, I'll be taking up every chapter. So for those who have done, it will be a revision for you people. Those who are new admissions who have not done can join us so that each and every chapter is done once again with you. A revision is done. Let's go back to the answers.
Ma'am, you have not called my name.
The news is too good to be true. The news is too good to be true. What is the answer? Mansi, I've already marked you present, beta.
Ma'am, the news is so good
Good
that it cannot
That
be
it
true.
cannot be true.
Very good. The news is so good that it cannot be true. He's too proud to beg.
He is too
So proud
proud
that
that he
beg. He will. He is so proud that he
he
cannot
cannot.
beg.
He's so proud that
He cannot.
He will not beg.
will not beg or cannot beg. The tree is too high to be climbed.
The tree is
The
tree is too high that
So high that
it can't be
cannot be
That it cannot
can
be
be climbed.
climbed. Very good.
climbed.
The food is too spicy to be eaten.
The food is
Actually,
so
it should be
Food is so
spicy
spicy
that
that it cannot be
Spicy
eaten.
that it cannot be eaten.
very good. The food is so spicy that it cannot be eaten. He's too bitter to say anything.
he is so
He is so
bitter
bitter
that
that
he
he cannot
That's
say
so bitter
anything.
that he cannot say anything.
cannot say anything.
Yes. He is so bitter that he cannot say anything. The shoes are too small for me.
The shoes are so small
Not
The
that
shoes are so small
that
that I can't
he
wear.
Hmm.
that he
The shoes
cannot
are so
Shoes are
small
too small
that
wear
that
it.
I
The
cannot
shoes are so
wear.
small that I cannot
Yes, Rohini speaks too fast to be understood.
Rohini
She
so
is so fast
Rohini
that she
That
cannot be
cannot be
understood.
understood.
cannot
Very good, very good. My heart is too full of words.
My
My heart is
heart
so full of
is
words
so
that I
My heart
So
cannot.
is
full
so
of
full
words.
that
that
it
I
My
cannot
heart
be
is so full that I do not have words. The bag is too heavy for me to carry.
The bag
The
is so
bag
heavy that I cannot carry.
I cannot carry.
Excellent. Very
Ma'am,
good, children. The
11
bag is so
point
heavy
means
that I cannot carry. She's too dumb to be a teacher.
She is
She
so
is
dumb
so
that
dumb that she cannot be a teacher.
Very good, children. She is so dumb that she cannot be a teacher. The purse
please
is too
repeat my
expensive to be bought.
The
the
purse is too
first is
It's so
expensive that it
expensive
cannot
it
be
cannot
bought.
be bought.
cannot be bought.
Good. I am giving the answers, though you all are giving the answers correct, but still I am repeating so that if somebody has a doubt, they get to know. The purse is so expensive that it cannot be bought. The shirt is too small for you.
Shirt is so
The shirt is so small that
the shirt is so small that
It cannot be
it
worn by you. See, some words you will have to add on your own, but
I
then otherwise the main thing is this one.
please
So
repeat
we have changed one type of sentences, one type of transformation of sentence I've already done with you, where we were removing which word, children?
two.
Two.
please
And the
repeat
two major
ninth one.
changes that we were doing were that in place of T002, we were using so that, and after that, the part of the sentence becomes negative. Now I'm moving on to the second type of changing of sentences, that is interchanging the degrees of
Excuse me, ma'am.
comparison. We already know we have how many degrees of comparison are there? How many degrees of comparison are there, children?
3.
Three are there. Positive degree. What are the next two degrees?
Positive, affirmative, superlative.
Positive, comparative, and
Comparative and superlative.
superlative. Positive, comparative, and superlative degrees. Okay, before I move on to type 2, Devansh has raised his hand. I don't know why. Devansh, bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Please repeat. Tell ninth one.
Ninth one? Which ninth? Previous exercise. Okay,
Yes.
somebody telling the ninth one. The shoes are too small for me. Speak out, someone.
Shoes are so
The shoes are so small that I can't.
I cannot wear them. The shoes are so small that I cannot wear them. Now we were doing 2 degrees of comparison, children. There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative degree. I'm giving you a word in positive degree. It is strong. Tell me the next 2 degrees.
Stronger, strongest.
Stronger and strongest.
Very good. Wise.
wiser, wisest.
Wisest.
Okay. So we know positive degree is a general degree. When we compare between two, it is comparative degree. And when we compare with everybody, the entire crowd, then it is superlative degree. So let us see how these changes have to be done. Okay, let's do this. Let me explain it to you, then we'll do the practice exercise. Let's see this. He is as strong as an ox. Okay, we are comparing two people, he and ox. What are the comparisons between how many? Two. So the degree is going to be comparative degree.
2.
He and ox, the degree is going to be which degree? Comparative degree. So we will say, even an ox is not stronger than him. Because both of them are equally strong. Got it? Read the sentence. He is as strong as an ox. Ka matlab what? That both of them are equally strong. Ox ke barabar only he is strong. So the last part will come first. We will say even an ox is not stronger than him. See this one. He is not as tall as his brother. So who is taller? He or his brother?
Brother.
His brother.
His brother.
So you will say
Right.
his brother is taller than him. You have to use degrees, stronger, taller. Ye lagana padega because there is a comparison between two. Next one. Akbar was the greatest king. This is a superlative degree. Greatest. So we will say no other king was as great as Akbar. Because we are talking about superlative degree, so we are using no other. Akbar was one of the wisest kings. One of the wisest kings. So we are talking about a group of people. So you will say what? Only a few other kings were as great as Akbar. Because we are saying there were more people also and Akbar was one of them. So how many kings were as great as Akbar? Only a few. Or you could say this one. I would suggest कि ये वाला करो. Wherever there is a superlative degree, EST is there. Do start with this. No other. No other king was greater than Akbar. So whenever you have a superlative degree, for example, this sentence, greatest, here also greatest, then start your sentence with no other. That is the easiest way to do. No other king was as great as Akbar. No other king was greater than Akbar. Here we are comparing between, it's a superlative degree. I know it's going to be a little difficult for you, but you'll have to understand the meaning of the sentences. He is as strong as an ox का मतलब दोनों बराबर के strong है. Ox उससे ज़्यादा strong नहीं है क्योंकि दोनों बराबर strong है. So we will say even an ox is not stronger than him. When we are comparing between two, he is not as tall as his brother. ये negative है, इसको positive में change करो बेटा. तो check करो who is taller, he or his brother. Obviously brother. So write his brother is taller than him. Let me try one with you. Abdul is as strong as his brother. दोनों बराबर के strong है. Let's see what will be the answer. See the first
Even his
example and
Even his
even his brother is
is not stronger than
Abdul.
Then Abdul.
Abdul. Very good. Even his brother is not stronger than Abdul. See, this is exactly the same one. Because both of them are equally, so we use this. Kashmir is cooler than Jammu. This is the second type of example. We are comparing two. Kashmir is cooler than Jammu. So which one is more cool?
Jammu is cooler than Kashmir.
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 So how will you change this sentence? Kashmir is cooler than Jammu.
Jammu is not as
Jammu is not as
not
cool as Kashmir.
as cool
Very
as
good. Jammu is not as cool as Kashmir. बेटा कुछ नहीं करना है. Cool, cooler, coolest. Any 3 degree you have to insert. Whichever best you can. Helena of Troy was the most beautiful woman. Now we have come to most beautiful. That is superlative degree. So we can start with no other. Tell me what will be the answer of this?
No other
the woman was
woman,
as
no other
No
woman
other woman
was
was as beautiful
as
as
No
Helen
other
of
woman
Troy.
was as beautiful as Helena of Troy. That means अब थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ में आ गया. Very good. Try and do the first 8 sentences. Then I'll discuss the answers with you. First 8. Come on, children. Try and do it. Transformation of sentences. Be very careful when you do this. That is why I'm taking a one chapter every day. I'll try and finish in 2 days 1 chapter. We'll do the entire revision of formats, grammar. 1 to 8. Whoever is ready with the first 8, raise your hands so that I know how many have done. Let me see how many are ready. Only one. Samya. Okay, never mind. Take more time. Six hands only. Children, try beta. Even if it is wrong, doesn't make a difference at all. Okay, let's start. Come on. Okay, let's do it, beta. Again, I'm starting from the first one. Abdul is as strong as his brother. Give me the answer.
Not even his brother is as stronger as him, as Abdul.
Beta, why
Abdul
others are not
Even his
speaking?
brother is not.
even Abdul and his brother is not strong.
Even his
Even
brother
his
is
brother
not.
is not
He's not
as
stronger as
stronger as Abdul.
Yes, perfect. Kashmir is cooler than Jammu. Next one.
Even Jammu
Jammu
is not
is not as
Jammu is
cool
not
as
as cool
Kashmir.
as Kashmir.
Perfect. Helen of Troy was the most beautiful woman.
No
no
other
other
woman
woman
Other
was
woman
as
was
was
beautiful
as
more
as
beautiful
beautiful
Helen
as
of
as
Anne of
Troy.
Troy.
Helen of Troy.
Very good. Australia is the biggest island.
No other island is
No
as
other
big as
The
island
island
Australia.
is
is
bigger
as
as
big as
Australia.
Australia.
Very good. Better. The Sahara is the biggest desert.
No
No
other
No
desert
other
desert
desert
is
is
as
bigger
bigger
than
as
Sahara.
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 Very good. No other desert is as big as Sahara. My pony is better trained than yours.
yours pony is
Yours,
Your pony is better
your pony
than mine.
is not as better as mine.
Yes,
your
exactly.
pony
Mine
is
is
not
better.
Your
as,
pony has
as
better
trained
tail
as
than
my
mine.
pony.
Yes. So we'll go to the positive degree. The positive degree of better is good. Okay. So we are changing the degree for comparative to positive degree. So we'll say, your pony is not as good as mine.
My
Mine.
pony.
Because better, the positive degree for better is good beta. Okay, next one. Very few cities in India are as big as Mumbai.
Mumbai is one of
Mumbai
the
is one of the
biggest
biggest
city in
cities in
India.
India.
Very good. See, you have changed the degree. Na? In place of bigger, you made it bigger. Very good. Peacock is the most beautiful bird.
No other bird
No
is
No
No
other
other
bird
other
is
bird is
bird
as
is
bird
as
is
beautiful
beautiful
as
as
beautiful as
No
peacock.
peacock.
other
No
bird is
other bird
as
is as
beautiful as peacock.
beautiful.
Excellent. Superlative degrees, you're doing perfectly. No other player in the team is as good as Dhruv.
Dhruv is a good player in the
Dhruv
Dhruv
team.
is the best player in the team.
Good player in the
Dhruv
Exactly.
team.
is the best
Dhruv
player
is
in the
the
team.
best player in the team. They've
Good
just
will not
changed
come.
now. Earlier, yes, beta.
Ma'am, good will not come.
No, beta. How can good come? Because Dhruv is the best. They are saying. Na? No other player is as good. That means वो सबसे अच्छा है, Dhruv. They are saying that no other player is as good as Dhruv. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ देवांश कि वो सबसे अच्छा है. सबसे अच्छा है, so we're going to use superlative degree. And what is the superlative degree of good? Good, better? Yes,
Best.
Good,
Devansh.
better, best.
Take it without. Good, better?
Good, better, best.
Best. So because we are comparing Dhruv to all the other players, so we're going to use superlative degree. Very good effort, children. Now the rest of the 6 sentences from 10 to 15, just 1 minute, you can take 2 minutes. I think we should do only. Let's do it only because then
Yes,
we'll not
ma'am.
get time because your class will. No, we have time. We still have 8 minutes. So I'll give you 2-3 minutes. You should try something yourself and then realize whether you did it right or wrong. So it is better first you try yourself. I'm giving you 2-3 minutes. We still have 8 minutes for the class. We'll be able to discuss.
मैम
Yes, beta.
आपके मैम अटेंडेंस
What, beta?
अटेंडेंस
Vikram?
यस मैम
Hi, I marked you present.
Okay.
How many of you went for NCC yesterday?
Ma'am, I went for NCC yesterday.
Acha. So, all of you were enrolled or some selection process was done?
Ma'am, the physical was done.
Physical was done. What all they made you do?
Ma'am, running.
Acha, you were made to run. So those who could not run were not enrolled.
Ma'am, all were running.
All were running. Acha, very good. So you did
And
running
ma'am,
and what
exam
else?
was
you did?
there. 50 marks
Written
exam.
exam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Written
ma'am.
exam.
General
was
questions.
Yes, ma'am, it was
there.
there.
What kind of questions were there in the written exam for NCC entrance?
Ma'am,
they were
journal knowledge.
general knowledge.
Okay. Tell me 1 or 2 questions that you remember, children. Those who went for NCC yesterday, which kind of general
Ma'am,
knowledge?
what is included in the symbol of RBI Bank? In Hindi, that was.
What is the height of flag and breadth?
Height of?
Who is the finance minister?
Flag.
Ma'am, who called
Length and
Mahatma
width.
Gandhi?
Who is the finance
called-
minister? This was also asked.
Ma'am, full
Who-
forms of WHO, NCC, GST, GCI.
Okay, who is the finance minister? This question was also there.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am,
so who is the
one
finance
question
minister?
was there: who first called, say, Mahatma Gandhi to father of nation?
Nice question. What is the answer to this question? Who first called Mahatma Gandhi as
Subhash.
father of nation? Who called?
Subhash Chandra Bose.
Subhash
Ma'am,
Chandra Bose.
Subhash Chandra Bose.
And ma'am,
Very
pick
good.
even, pick odd one out was there in
And
optional.
some full forms were asked.
Full forms were asked. Abbreviations, you mean? Okay,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
abbreviations? Tell me which abbreviations were asked.
Ma'am, like NCC,
NCC,
WHO.
WHO,
GST,
GCI, and GST.
Oh, BCCI is easy. And which was the last one?
BCCI, ma'am, BCCI not there.
Ma'am,
GCI.
WHO, NCC.
GCI.
NCC.
WHO, NCC, and
GST,
GCI,
GST.
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 GCI.
Okay, tell me what is GST?
Goods and
Ma'am,
services
goods
tax.
and service
Services
checks.
tax.
So no wonder you must have cleared it. You people know all the answers. So you cheated also, or you did on your own?
Ma'am, only ma'am, Hindi words which we are not knowing, we asked to ma'am.
Okay.
All the questions were
Like
in
ma'am,
Hindi.
yes ma'am, all the questions. Ma'am, like Vishma, Vishma शब्द pick को पहचानिए ma'am. It is ma'am, pick a odd one out.
Okay. So the questions you could not understand. That is why you took help of ma'am to understand the questions because they were mentioned in Hindi. Okay. So all of you
Yes,
were
ma'am.
enrolled, or somebody was told no?
Ma'am, all of.
Ma'am, we'll get to know the result on 30th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you're waiting for the results. Chaliye, hopefully you get through. Let us discuss the answers. We still have 4 minutes left for the class. We can do. No other archer was better than Arjun. Is it Arjun? No. Who is this? Arfina. Okay. Tell me the answer. No other archer was better than Arfina.
Arfina was the best
was the
archer.
best archer.
Very good. Isn't it? Because nobody is better, that means she's the best. So we want to take it as best. Some beans are at least as nutritious as meat. It means they are equally
Some of the
nutritious.
beans are as nutritious as bean.
Tell me, others? Very good, because both of them are equally nutritious. So we'll say as nutritious. Some beans are as nutritious as meat. No other temple is as ancient as this one.
This is the most.
This is the
Tell
most
me.
ancient temple.
This is the most.
Exactly. What is the superlative degree of ancient?
Most
Most
ancient.
ancient. It is ancient, more ancient, and most ancient. It is not ancient, ancientier, and ancientiest. So it is more ancient and most ancient. So it should be, this is the most ancient temple. The Arabian Nights is the most popular book.
Sentence will be correct.
No other book is
No
as
other book is
No
as
other book is
popular
as
as
popular
Arabian Nights.
as the Arabian
Perfect.
Nights.
Excellent. No other book is as popular as
Most
Arabian
will be
Nights.
right, then it will be correct.
What, beta?
Ma'am, you are saying that we can write more and most, then it will be correct.
Huh? Speak again what you're saying. We're not getting, beta.
मैम आप कह रही है ना मैम कि मतलब मोर और मोस्ट मैम उससे सेंटेंस सही बनेगा मतलब
Beta, superlative degree we are going to now. And what is the superlative degree of ancient? What is the superlative degree
मैम
of
मोस्ट
ancient? Most ancient. And because
Yes,
this sentence is starting with no other temple, that means we have to use superlative. And if it is superlative, then the superlative degree of ancient is most ancient. Alexander was one of the greatest kings.
only the few.
No other king is greater.
no other king was greater
No,
greatest than
no, not
Only
at
the
all.
few kings are as great as Alexander.
Yes, very few kings were as great as Alexander. It is not mentioned that no other king was as great. It is mentioned that he was one of the greatest. मतलब और भी थे. It is not written that no other king was as great, na beta. So we cannot use a superlative degree here. We have to change it. So very few kings were as great as Alexander. Last one. Only a few boys are as tall as Karim.
no other boys as tall as Karim.
No, again no.
Karim is one of the tallest boy.
Yes, Karim is one of the,
Tallest boy.
or you can say very few boys are as tall as Karim.
Karim.
Beta, it is not superlative degree here, no? It is not superlative degree. See carefully, it is not superlative degree. Because if it was mentioned that no other boy is as tall as Karim, then it means we are talking about superlative degree. But here we are not saying that no other. We are saying few other are there. So you can start and say few boys are as tall as Karim. Last and second last, both of them will be like this only because we're talking about a group of people. So very few kings were as great as Alexander and very few